Alright, it's second week in October. We're going to take a quick look at the front garden here. So we harvested 8 butternut squash and 10 pumpkins last week. And since then, the vines, we've had a really cold week. The vines look like they have encountered some serious damage. It didn't get to, there definitely wasn't a hard frost, but maybe a little bit of frost, as they say. And the vines just don't look very good at all. A lot of them, as you can see, are all curled over. We're trying to get some bugs here on our fruit, aphids. It's not good, but the fruit's still solid, not softening up at all. So I might have to harvest them pretty soon. I don't know how long the vines are gonna last. It looks very different from last week. We did pull out the 3 watermelons. We harvested 2 watermelons from here, in addition to the squash and pumpkins that we picked. But then we pulled the vines here, and there. But those were mostly dried up. But I'm sure it looks a lot different to you. Everything is just mostly all curled and shriveled, like this. And it's a little crunchy. There's still some stuff that's alive, so we'll just have to see how the rest of these. I hope that they'll keep going enough they can struggle along to get enough to mature these guys, then we'll be in good shape. Otherwise, we'll have to we got a bunch. Hopefully we can get the rest of these guys matured so that we can enjoy them. From what I've read, when they're not fully mature, they don't taste very good. So we'll see how that goes. And then with the pumpkins, these vines look like they got just decimated. Remember this last week, besides the pumpkins that we took out, it should look much, much different. Like that particular vine right there going up, and all these vines, they were still green and had big leaves. They had some mildew on them and stuff, but they've had that for a while, and they just look now just toast. They're crunchy, all of them there. So I don't know. I did check the 2 fruits on the other side of the island there, and they both were kind of soft. So I think they're both greenish. They might not make it. But these guys here are still nice and hard. The ones that have started to turn. Hopefully they will. We'll see if they'll stay on the vine. We'll try leaving them on the vine and just check them, see if they can develop some more. So we'll just have to see. We might have lost those other 2, but like I said, our vines are totally gone, toasty. There's a few leaves left, but not much at all. So anyway, hopefully we'll be able to at least get some of these pumpkins to ripen up some more. We'll just have to see. It was just shocking. It didn't frost, but it did get pretty cold. So obviously these guys are pretty sensitive to that. And then our last thing is our sunflower. The multi-headed one, it's definitely done flowering for the most part. No more petals, but the seeds are in there and they're starting to mature. You can see these ones up here on the big one, nice and crunchy. You see the stuff just falling away there. And looks like they're black and ready to be done. These ones are still maturing. So anyway, it looks like we'll definitely have lots of sunflower seeds for next year. So let's just look at these pumpkins. See there, this is the one that was here, but had a little color on it. It's soft. It has some give to it, which is definitely not like the rest of them. Even this guy's green. He's soft too. So I don't know. We'll see if. Oh yeah, that doesn't look very good at all. See, it's kind of yellowish, and what I figured out from last time is pumpkins, if they go orange, that's good. Yellow is not good. That's some sort of a bad thing happening. So these will probably not make it. So yeah, this branch of vine right there and this one here were perfectly green, healthy, had all the flowers sticking, or the leaves sticking up last week, and now it's just gone. So must have had a little bit of a cold snap, and it's toast now. So we'll just have to see what we can salvage, and if not, well, we already got a bunch of pumpkins already. We'll just see what happens. And that's it for this week. Probably won't. Next week will probably be the last week of the front. We'll just have to see. Thanks for watching.